Hey, Doug, I'm still here for Doc Sports, and today is Friday, the day after St. Patrick's Day. Hope you had a good day, had a lot of fun, and the basketball was nothing short of amazing, pretty much all day long. So it was fantastic from that standpoint. Great actions, tremendous upsets. It lived up to everything we always hoped from that standpoint. And we had an easy free play winner with North Carolina yesterday. So that was good. And I only have one regret, which I'll get to in just a second. The West Coast Wise guys play was incorrect, and that was actually turned out to be one of mine. Yesterday, I had a poor day. Okay, in the college basketball. Okay, you have to admit it. Okay, I did. And the thing is that I realized when looking at the results is that I made mistakes. And one of the biggest things in life, I believe, is that when you make mistakes, you admit them and you move on from them. You figure out what you did wrong and go with it. Okay, so now me missing on San Diego State, there's nothing I could have done about that. That's just bad luck. Okay, but I overthought South Dakota State and Boise State, and I just made a terrible choice with Indiana. But you know what? You learn from those things, and going forward, the things that I did, I understand what I did that was wrong. I'm going to correct them, and hopefully today I'm going to be able to start and correct them immediately. Okay, with this, so I have a 3-pack I'm putting out there today. I'm very confident that I'm going to come through with a winning day based on the adjustments that I made. You have to make, and I did. So that's available at the Doug Upstone page at Doc Sports. And hopefully, some of you, I've made a note here, checked out the other video that I did about March Madness, specifically the teams that are involved in, let's see here, 4 and 13, 5 and 12, and 6 and 11 seeds. I did a video, went through a variety of circumstances about those teams, and so far there's still a couple games to go, but I'm looking at it here. Let's see here, two, one, two, three, four, 2 and 5 and 2 on the number, correct. So of those, 5 and 2 on those. I wish I would have been smart enough to not overthink it and taken more of those plays. I didn't. We move on. I took one of them, but not overthink it and go on from there. So that's, hey, you know what? You live and you learn. That's how this business works when you do it every single day, and that's how I'm looking at it. So hopefully you watch the video, and still available today. By the way, speaking of that. There are plays on play against Illinois, play against Houston, play against Alabama, and play against LSU. That's what it says. Okay, now all those are going to come in. We know that for a fact, or we would think so, anyways. And you're seeing probably see the Notre Dame thing here right there. I just have a rooting interest. That's all. Okay, just like to see them beat Alabama. I don't think they will. Okay, but that's the fan in me coming out. So we're going to go with that. What else is going on? NBA. Okay, don't forget about the NBA. I'm not. Okay, I know this is all going on, but I'm on a 31-12 run in the NBA. That's almost 73%. So been red hot in the NBA. I'm coming back with a 6-unit best bet tonight in action. I just have one play in the NBA, and that's available at the Doug Upstone page at Docs. Up over $5,400 in this stretch, and any 5-unit or higher play, I am 10-3 run. So good stuff. All right. Had a ton of people watching the videos, not unexpectedly, but thanks for doing that. So, and continue to subscribe to the channel and leave me some more of your comments. I know you want to watch other games, stuff like that. If you don't have time to do comments, no problem. Okay, it's okay. I mean, it's fun. Why wouldn't you want to watch these games? Okay, but thanks for watching all the videos. Okay, been putting out and stuff like that. So keep it up. Okay, we'll see if we continue to keep those winners going. And glad ended the brief streak where we weren't doing so well. Okay, with a resounding win yesterday. Let's see if we get another resounding one today. And what am I looking at today? Well, here first I'm going to pose a question: is it a good idea to bet against a team on a 15-game winning streak? Boy, you certainly wouldn't think so, but I am. Colgate comes into this game having won 15 in a row. And Wisconsin is coming off 2 ugly losses. End of the season against against Nebraska, poorly, and gave a really crummy effort against Michigan State in their first Big Ten game. But tonight's game is 90 miles from Madison. It's in Milwaukee. Lived there for a long time. And I can tell you, there will be an absolute sea of red in the stands for that game. I mean, it's going to be all Wisconsin fans. And the other thing that I look at is Wisconsin, physically, I think off those two losses, I don't think they'll be frustrated or anything like that. I think they'll be dialed in. And essentially because this is going to be a home game, I think you got that all the more reason why they'll be dialed in. And let's not forget this is a top 30 defense. All right. The other thing that I'm looking at this game doesn't start until 9:50 Eastern or 8:50 local time. And seeing it's a Friday in Wisconsin, I can tell you that the people, the fans in the stands will be well lubricated and feeling good, and very, very big Badger fans for this one. And they'll have gotten in their Friday fish fry. Okay, big requirement living in the state of Wisconsin. If you watch the Kurt Culver commercials for Culver's ice cream and stuff like that, and hamburgers, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think this is going to be a blowout necessarily. I think it'll be a decent game, but here's what I'm going to say. I don't think the Badgers are going to need their toothbrushes either to beat Colgate. Okay, I think they're going to get the job done, win by double digits, and they are this season they are 14-4 against the spread against teams that have been outscored their opponents by 4 or more points. I'm saying take Wisconsin minus the 7.5 for today's free play action. So quick reminder: 6-unit best bet going today. NBA, and then also have a 3-pack in March Madness Friday 3-pack. Doesn't start until 4:30, by the way. Okay, so and it's going to be a big bounce back Friday for me in college basketball today. All right, West Coast Wise Guys play. The original one was Jacksonville State. I contacted him because it's an early start. I said, "What is your second best play?" And he told me he's got USC as his second best play of the day. So we'll count both of them, Jacksonville State and USC, for today's free play video. So this is Doug Upstone for Doc Sports. Hopefully a little bit wiser today based on what I learned about myself yesterday in terms of the selections. Simplifying things, never a bad idea to do that. I will be back on Saturday with more free play action. Until then, I'm out.